What news, Sergeant?
The Chaos Marines retreated to this city and entrenched themselves. Whatever is to happen, will happen here.
And the good captain?
I would call him starved for vengeance. But my words are inadequate to encompass his fury.
Make ready. We have wasted enough time and suffered for it.
Agreed. But we knew nothing of our enemy or his intentions. Bale was someone's pawn. Sindri, he called him.
Sindri is not my concern. Isidore is. He has fallen, and he will find me at his doorstep.
Now you know the full weight of my original concerns. I must admit, I was surprised that it was Isidore who succumbed.
I know. You suspected me.
It takes either steel or rot to willingly condemn your own world, your very family, to the torch. I sensed the seed of chaos in your midst, and you seemed too eager to uncover this planet's secrets. But I was so certain the taint stemmed from you that I failed to notice its true source in Isidore. I was wrong, Captain.
We will discuss the matter another time, Inquisitor. For now, we have an enemy who demands our ministrations.
You allowed me to take the stone. You were true to your word, and for that you are a fool. Better I keep the maledictum with me. You are too weak to stomach its gifts. And now, I will use its power to destroy you.
Lord Bale was likewise foolish in believing me defenseless, believing himself in control.
Make it stop!
The orcs thought more of their abilities than they did of me. But I relied on their arrogance at my benefit alone.
Please!
You, however, you hold promise. And for that, I should let you die before you prove too great a threat. But I have invested too much effort into you. And had you a century to prepare, it would still be too late to stop me from achieving my glory. Now I must prepare. Attend to the captain's demise, if you are capable.
What makes you think that I will do your bidding?
You have little choice. Your captain is quite tenacious. You more than anyone know that. You will have to deal with him, and that benefits me. Oh, and thank you for delivering the maledictum.
You cannot abandon me now?
Oh, but I can, and I do. At least I leave you in good company. Now, prove yourself worthy. Go, spill the blood of those who were your brothers. Spill the blood. Blood for the blood god.
Blood for the blood god. Alright, a couple of things I want to do straight off the bat. I need to build these 2 squads. I need a servitor as well. I want to be taking some very specific strategic points in order to prevent the enemy from getting across this bridge, basically. There are a lot of strategic points on this map, so we want to make sure that we're capturing as many as we can, as quickly as we can. And we also want to be rushing down our opponents. So we want to be going over here. That team 5. I'm just going to get this one over here. This one over here. We can just backfill these strategic points. I'm actually going to sacrifice one of these so I can build my third Marine squad. By the way, this soundtrack is so cool. It reminds me of Might and Magic 7. We want to intercept this group because they're going to go down here. We do also need more power, which is a bit of an issue. At least we are getting up to 74 requisition at this point, which is great. Alright, now we just need to start taking some of these other strategic points. There's one there. Should be one over here somewhere. I can find it. There it is. Go build some power doodads here.
The Inquisition will destroy you. Space Marines! Attack! The Inquisition will destroy in his name.
I want to build some turrets over here when we can. Should get our third Marine squad built now. And then once again, we're just going to backfill these supply points. So grab this one over here. Things I know they're around here, but with Fog of War, it's hard to know exactly where they are. Somewhere there. These guys should be focusing on this structure. to grab a couple of vehicles when we can. So we're going to need to grab some more power plants. So by capturing these, what we're doing is twofold. A, we're defending our own base from any attacks, and also we are starving the enemy of resources, since they like these points. I want to be focusing on this building next, the machine pit. Now, sometimes what the enemy will do is they'll send their demon over here, which is kind of what we want. So we need to make sure we've got enough marine squads to deal with that. Kind of want 4. 3 or 4 will do. Plus your 2 heroes. And then on this side, we'll start building a second army, which will mostly be dreadnoughts, to be honest. Now we've got enough resources, we should be able to be in a good position to start getting more and more power. Those squads that we intercepted, by the way, that kind of stops them from grabbing these points. Build a chapel here. There's another point over here somewhere. Alright, what I've been neglected is those doodads on this side. So grab them next. Luckily we can fire on the move, so we'll just follow them down to wherever they're going, which I'm assuming is over here, to build a thingy-bob listening post. I think these are the guys that normally sent to take this, but because there's listening post, it really messes with the AI.
Emperor, what foul demon has he summoned? To me, brothers, let us send this spawn back where it belongs.
Okay, so this is a really good way of pulling this dude out of position. Because normally you have to fight him with a bunch of enemies, whereas this method you get to take him out basically on his own. You can kind of do a bit of a ring around the roses type of thing. I mean, even if Gabriel dies, it's not really the end of the world. All we're doing here is abusing the AI mechanics of him having a slow or a big wind-up on his attack. I mean, he will probably eventually kill Gabriel, but that's not a problem. Just buying time, ultimately.
I command in the name of the Emperor.
Do want to be careful of that he's not targeting the Marine squads. Oh, we can also throw grenades at him. I don't really know if it's that impactful, but... I don't know why they keep going up to him. It's kind of annoying. Also, these need to stop firing at buildings. Right, this will take out the biggest threat on the board, which is obviously the Bloodthirster. Everything else in this mission is pretty weak in comparison to that dude. Alright, that took a lot of my attention, so let's start building some dreadnoughts. Start grabbing some upgrades. And then create a team 2. This is by far the easiest base to take care of. You can technically take out this base over here first. The enemy doesn't tend to venture down here, so you don't really have to worry about the listening post. And to be honest, we're already at plus 200, so we're good for resources. You might as well take this point. Use this guy just to scout. Squads. Grab some rockets. Team 2. That was a nice little sandwich that I shouldn't have gotten myself into. Sacred artifact. Right, these guys have decided they're going to take a detour. Add him to this squad. Not get attacked by 3, well, 2 emplacements and a squad. Oh, of course he's gone that way. Why not? Just aggro everything on his path. That's actually kind of funny, but not in a good way. Alright, these boys need to support this. Team 1. Right, let's actually control them over here. Now we can take care of Isidore. Isidore really isn't that strong against this many units. Well, actually, he's just not that strong. He just drops like a sack of... Wow, you know the rest. Probably target these obliterators. Chuck a few grenades. Right, so we're mostly just destroying buildings for this mission to end. And the main buildings as well. We don't have to worry about the listening posts or anything like that. Which is good because there's so many of them on the map. Definitely worth taking care of them unless they start building a base somewhere else. It'll be very difficult to track down. Well, not difficult, just annoying to track down. Is this base well and truly taken care of? Should just be these 3 buildings now, and then we should get the GG. Ah, the sneaky armory, yeah. Beautiful.
You are a fool, Gabriel. You know you are no match for me.
Of all my brothers, why you? You were stronger than this.
I am stronger than you ever imagined. I can feel the universe tremble at my approach. Even the gods know my name.
No one will remember you, traitor. I will see to that.
Pathetic. You were great once, before doubt addled your will. Before you rendered judgment on Cyrene. Before you murdered the innocent and guilty, all in one stroke. You weak, sorry fool! How does it feel to have slain millions? To have betrayed your own family?
I betrayed no one. Innocents die so that humanity may live. I ended their suffering, as I will end yours.
You have beaten me. I cannot believe it. I was wrong, Gabriel. So wrong. I thought I was strong. Strong enough to control it. I wanted to use the power for good, for the Imperium. You must see that. You must give me the chance to make amends, to seek redemption.
If redemption is what you seek, then that is what I will give you. This is the fate of traitors. Remember this, and do not stray. If you do, I will be ready to render you the same service.